My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to the Darkest Raptopia, Estate the Second. I know it says it the other way around, but I couldn't make it say Estate in the middle. Alright, so we've got the Warrens over here. I've got two options. Kill the Swine Prince for the Pagan Talisman, extra damage versus the Fanatic. I don't kind of feel that. So the Fanatic has 15% prot. At the very least, the Fanatic that I faced had a 15% prot. And also had a self-prot buff of 25%, giving him 40% protection. Excuse me. As well as 3 actions per turn. So when a character has a lot of actions per turn and has prior protection, both of those are really, really good markers of using damage over time effects on them. Damage over time effects typically don't come with high upfront damage. So why would I roll high upfront damage when I'm mostly just going to be trying to bleed the ever-loving hell out of them? Our final option would be this, the Tyrant's Tasting Cup. Plus 33% stress heal, plus 25% stress hair, the last laugh is mine, and plus 33% stress healed while camping. If that's, like, the best the Jester trinkets get, like, if the other one isn't plus 100% damage on Finale or something stupid like that, then I don't see myself running those at all. Plus 25% stress on a character is pretty freaking significant. Sure, he would be able to heal a lot of his own stress, but plus 33% stress healed is not significant enough to warrant the 25% extra stress, I feel. Because it's got to warrant its own slot as well. It's got to warrant being better than another trinket could possibly be on that character. So we have the option to go to the Swine Prince. Not a horrible option. I don't know what the big fella's resists to stun are these days. They could easily be such that it's not worth my time trying to go up against him with his crew. There's a cove over here, but the problem is the only place that actually has Ds right now is the Weald and then a short trip through the ruins. I could actually take the Flagellant to the ruins. Just try and focus humans if there are humans, and if there aren't humans, just, I guess, roll his stress heals. Use everyone else's damage. You've got slow draw, so you should be locked out. You've got anemic as well. Yikes. Alright, we'll refactor our entire party, I guess. You gotta be locked in here to lock out. I mean, you should lock out Wieldfurb eventually as well. I do want to lock in Unerring on you, though. Because you're gonna be using ranged skills quite often, I feel. I mean, this one's gonna have another stun amulet, but how many times am I gonna have 2 characters that want to run stun amulets on them? Like, it's only 5% better than a Dazzling Charm. And I can't run 2 stun amulets on the same character. I just don't see myself running that too often, so I think I will actually go for this. All right. Let's clear out our party. Sort by level. Sort by level? Excuse me. Go to the very bottom. Ooh, we've only level 1s and level 2s. Okay. Uri's got a fear of mankind, which I do want to lock out. But what if I take you with a party that has reasonable stress at the moment? So that I can lower theirs. So Fortier would be part of that party. I could put Buron in that party. In fact, I should put Buron in that party. Stunner, Nuker, damage. So, because you're also a healer and you're a stress healer, damage is the last line. If damage is the last line, I think we actually might just do a ranged only kind of... Faded, Quick Draw, Anemic, Resolution. You're a slugger as well. I guess if I took off Duelist Advance, would I ever have him Duelist Advance past a Occultist? No, I can't see that happening. I might, in fact, put on Grape Shot Blast. No, I wouldn't. I would never do that. Gotta clarify that immediately. I could actually just put Russell there. That's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea. Okay. Alright, let's sort out their trinkets. You are taking extra stun chance. I don't want you to be slower. In fact, I want you to be quicker, so you're going to take a Feather Crystal as well. Negative defense to stress, extra accuracy, extra dodge. I can give you that to try and give you a bunch of accuracy to kind of meter out the fear of mankind that you have. Increase your stun chance, increase your stun chance as well as your stun resist, because you're going to be in the front line, so you're going to have stun resist affect to you. I can increase your damage on melee skills as well. Which I guess then means I'm giving you the Scouting Chance trinket. Yeah, it's probably got to roll like that. Alright. Let's have a look at the crew's stats. Misses the spot I'm actually not horribly sad about. Like, if I can remove it, I'll remove it. If I can't remove it, I don't care. Egomania won't affect us here, though. You always, yes, you get both of your upgrades. You're a big boy, and I love you. Fated and hard-skinned. You could, it's... Buron, yeah, you're amazing as well. You get both of your upgrades. Uri, you're my only jester. Yeah, that'll be pretty much the best that I can do out of that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, 3 and 4. Buron, you'll do your standard increases. And Uri, you'll do the same. Alrighty then. Looks good. Just gonna be a short jaunt through here. 2 shovels, 2 keys. We've already got a medicinal herbs. Also got an anti-venom. I'll take... I should take all. Like, I should take a stack of torches. Just in case. Holy water, I'll take 1. Because I'm not going to use it for stress recovery. And there's 2 stress recovery holy water interactions here. But I would use it for the Eldritch Altar. And then I'll just take 8 food. Good. Embark! Each region has its own challenges. Assemble your party and supplies accordingly. I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar. Now, foreign.
Is that linked? Fuck. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna have to backtrack somewhere here. There's no option not to. Oh. Okay. Hollow enemies immediately. How are you doing?
Eradicated.
Nice crit. It's unfortunate because I'm not going to be able to blight that back row.
Another one.
Sorry, stun that back row. Ooh, yes! This will clear all the corpses and bring you forward. Beautiful. So you're only going to be able to do your jabbing shot twice. Bayonet jab, that is. Nice. That's pretty much the best I could have resolved that. A rampart stun on you that doesn't do a particularly large amount of damage would be nice. Whatever. I'll just have you not take a turn.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Good stress. I will interact with stress curios because I can. Uneducated savage. Wow, harsh. Also kind of classist.
Slow and insidious killer.
Alright. Does anyone have, like, specific good stress resistance right now? You do, actually. You've got 10 lower stress as a result of the trinket. So pump the torch. Unsettling passage. Fine, you take 20 stress. Shouldn't have been 20 stress. Should have been 18 there. Alright. Ooh, critical scout as well. Nice. Go for it again. Good lord. I can tell you quite clearly that was not what I was hoping for.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
80, 60, 60, 70. Nice work. A little bit of stress recovery as well. Catch that on my way back, I guess. Because I might be below 50% torch by the time I get there, which will mean I'll get just a little bit extra loot. There we go. Not going to let my torch go all the way down just to pick that up, because I have to turn my torch all the way back up to get to this curio. Because there's a room battle there. But I'll definitely let it dip until then. Pack contains loot.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
That's the sum. And we'll pop the light for the battle. That's exactly what I'm not going to be using. Woohoo! Nuke amount of existence. No. Problem. You've acted too early, Buron. Okay, pretty much just waste your attack there. Nice. I'm actually going to stun that back line. See if by any mechanism I can bring him forward in the next turn before he gets an action. It's unlikely. I'd have to roll pretty luckily, but it's the only way that I'll be able to stop him from putting any stress on my party. Well, I mean, that didn't work, but we get Blight on 2 characters here. Oh, never mind. It did work. Oh, that's not far enough forward. Never mind, I get an axe. Game is being very, very, very generous right now. I could have launched an attack here in order to prevent this guy from getting a turn, but I'm not too worried about it. Crit! Nope. Yeah, sure, launch the damage on him. He's going to be using a self-heal here at some point soon anyway. Hit that dot. 19, 3, 9, 17. Okay, play on myself again.
Inspiration and improvement.
Good heal. Alright, we'll stun this guy to the back line. Okay, never mind, we'll just stun him. You're definitely using stress heal again. It's just who launches their attack into him. Yeah, that's not gonna kill him though. That will.
A death by inches.
Huh! Can actually find treasure in if you don't interact with it specifically using the holy water. Interesting. Means certain builds would rather not interact with it in a certain way.
Mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent.
Which sounds trivial until you think that most curios are better when you interact with them with their specific interaction. Except for the, you know, negative and trap curios. Can I nuke this one? Yep. Bye-bye.
Decimated.
That's exactly why we have that. Alright. I really should have had on you the disorienting blast, because so many times that would have knocked someone forwards, and then that would have taken them out of the turn order. It just would have been perfect, but unfortunately, not now.
Back to the pit.
Beautiful, though. Now I can bring you outside. You've got 3 more turns, actually. That's not good enough. Alright. 0 more turns on you. I'm not getting all of the recovery I'd really like here. You're on 9.
Slowly, gently.
If I can stun you again next turn, it's not super unlikely, but if I can and I don't do more than 4 damage, we could be in a good position here. Nice. Didn't stun. Oh well. Gonna have to roll damage against him instead. I don't want to get called out for stalling.
Destroy them all.
A lot of stress to incur just for
If only treasure could
walking for a second.
Otherworldly corruption.
Apparently there used to be a bug where if you resorted to your default party position, you'd incur stress. I'm hoping that's not what that was. I mean, I know we're backtracking, but come on. It's a hell of a lot of stress for that one hallway. Next contents of mine, thank you. Pump the torch, because I don't want to get surprised in this fight. Nice. Take out the Acolyte before she moves. Boom. And that's why we're running this build.
Nerves and panic.
Okay.
The will to fight falters.
Heals shouldn't be super important anymore. It's just the stuns that I'm really worried about. Okay, I'm going to stun you and move you backwards. So now you aren't really going to get any turns that are useful. Do need to do one more damage to you though. Yuck. That's fine. Okay, you're still alive for 2 more turns. That's good. I don't know if I'll be able to hit a second stun on you, but I'm definitely going to try. Yeah, it was too powerful anyway. 611. Obviously heal yourself here. Target that on someone who's missing a little bit of HP as well as has a little bit of stress just in case it crits.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Alright, battle time. Show me Cutthroat. It kind of feels like overkill. But, I mean, we've been doing it in the opposite direction for that for so long. It shouldn't feel too bad for us. I'm gonna bellow at them. Debuff them both so that I basically get an extra turn over the top of them. Rush shot to move yourself backwards. Point blank. Nice. Load your own dodge and speed. Again, just focus on reducing stress. I don't want anyone leaving this dungeon with any stress at all, if it's helped. Or if it could be helped, rather. Okay, if I roll a stun on this guy, beautiful. Now you should be able to heal you and then use stun the frontliner. Alright. So this is going to keep us in this fight for a while. It's just now my job to try and eke out useful moves in between all of the damage that I'm going to have to do at some point. The stun chance against you isn't amazing right now. 110 with 20, 130 versus 90, 40% stun chance. Not good enough. You've still got super low speed though, so I'm just gonna set up Retribution against you, just in case you decide to do either a point blank shot or a rain of whips, or possibly just a punishment on that guy. Not a good heal. Ah, that's stress. That's stress I didn't need. Thankfully, now we can stun you again. And I think pretty much any stun that I roll on you will guarantee that you end up dying to those blights. Yeah, 8 this turn, 8 next. We're good. We are good. Okay. Roll Retribution just to see if I crit. Really would have been nice if I could have done that the other way and used the heal and then not had to worry about not having anything I could do on this guy's turn. Okay, and then a stress heal on our friend at the front.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Okay, there's the scouting. Show me secret room. Alright.
Terrors may
Drop the light.
stalk these shadows,
Open this
but
and
yonder,
interact with the curio
a glint
outside.
of gold.
Nice. The curio is directly outside, so we'll never need any of this food. Eat the whole stack, pick up one citrine. If we still had fights available, well, fights that were nearby at the very least, we'd do that, because what, we incur stress? Don't give a shit.
Are beginning to feel familiar. A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Eagle-eyed, lurker, well, neither of those matter to me, but I want you. Light sensitive, automatanophobia. I still need you though. Curious, on guard. Oh, you are testing my quick reflexes, flagellant. Fuck me.
Great heroes can be found even here, in the mud and rain.
All right, well, this is now my full roster. We have 1 billion people, approximately 1 trillion people in my roster. Dark Tambourine, lower stress, extra torch, extra virtue chance, lower stress. What is that? What is that for? Let's think about it. That's for a jester who goes into a dungeon, intentionally stresses themselves out, then realizes they can lower their own stress back to 0 if they happen to become negative, abusive, irrational, etc. But if they become virtuous, they stay there. Base virtue chance isn't that high. You can cap the virtue chance at like 65, so it'd be like a hero's ring along with a dark tambourine. If I had the hero's wing first, I might do it, but I don't, so I don't think I will. Hell's Hairpin, extra crit and extra torch. Sorry, extra crit and extra accuracy if the torch is low for a Hellion. That's actually really good for low light Hellion runs. It's for them going nuclear. Selfish Pendant's actually pretty good. Fleet Florian for buffing the debuff skill chance. I think we're going to be going to this in the Cove. Pick up a second stun amulet and a bunch of deeds. Seems a far more reasonable ask than any of the others of these. Drop a Blight Charm, yes. Not particularly interested in carrying a bunch of those. Okay. So it's a 2nd level Cove. You're a Cove Scrounger, extra scouting chance. You are a a occultist, so you've got extra chance for killing those eldritch. You've also got a bunch of extra crit on your melee skills, so you might actually get some usefulness there. We found Plague Grenade often not to be useful because we needed Disorienting Blast to move someone to the front of the party. So I'll go to... where are you? Russell here. Do I still want Russell in my party, or do I want to replace Russell with someone? Could replace you with Musard. Is anyone else good at the Cove? Anyone else that I don't already have a copy of in my crew? Not really. You're a Cove adventurer. Lowest stress in the Cove, but the thing is, stress isn't really going to be our problem. Fake Comp? How much resolve experience? So we've got 6 between this and the next level. How much resolve experience do we get for doing a low-level medium dungeon? Darkest dungeon, medium dungeon, resolve experience? Alright, resolve levels, I guess. Where have we got this? Okay, Apprentice difficulty, medium expedition. It's only going to give us 3. That's fine. I think I'll take Fake Comp then. Wait, but isn't my... No. Okay, we'll take Fake Comp. You're an Eldritch Slayer as well. Ooh, baby. I love it. That's 30% extra scouting chance, then we'll just drop some scouting chance on some other people as well. You were taking one of the stun skills. You might actually take both stun skills now. The backline can take this and this. There we go. Yeah, you might take both stun skills so that I can try and get you to actually lock down one target over multiple turns rather than just let them go, as you've been so keen to do. And you want to act later so that you're in the second row before you act. Okay. Now it's just about upping our equipment. Still not certain. Still not certain I want to give Russell any of these. Buron's already got that. Uri's already got those. And Fake Comp, you just pick up the levels on the super obvious. Easily done. Let's go to the Cove. Alright, provisions. It's like that. That enough? What's that? 2.5 hunger checks? So, 3 hunger checks plus a full camping. Fine. I'll over-provision in terms of medicinal herbs. And in terms of shovels? I'll over-provision in terms of medicinal herbs and shovels. Just because medicinal herbs are super important for removing negative quirks here, as well as for cleansing out the fish that are really, really, really valuable in terms of the amount they hold. And the shovel can also be used to open a multitude of different curios here. So we've got a 60% scouting chance before the light is even taken into effect.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
Well, alright, I'm going to be doing a lot of backtracking, so I guess I'm just going to leave a lot of these unplumbed. Perfect. Perfect. More than happy to leave so many of these. Oh, man. Good surprise. See, the thing is, if I try and oh, I can't even shuffle because I didn't activate it. Oh, I didn't get in the melee. I'm ballsed up. Yeah, I'm not going to rely on the Jester trying to... Well, I'm going to do it, but I'm not going to think, yes, the Jester is definitely going to succeed at this task, so I don't need to worry at all. Instead, I'll plan for their failure. Also, it's still a blight on the back row. I should have done that otherwise. Yeah, I wanted to move the Cultist Brawler back because then they would be in a row where they actually won't accomplish anything. Yeah. That's my bad. Didn't manage to capitalize on the move. Spearfishing. Fine. Yo. Cool it. Can't even go all the way to the back row. I'll actually hit myself with a party buff here. Very, very rare that I'll do that, but there you go. Alright, you're dead. You just don't know it yet. Nice work on the spearfishing, unfortunately, friend. Knock him back and stun him. Yeah, we're gonna have to start throwing out these heals, unfortunately. Again, don't really need the stress healing right now, so buff.
Brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
And it wouldn't really accomplish too much for me to throw a attack into the Pelagic Grouper or the Cultist Brawler, because that protection is going to prevent pretty much any damage from Dirk Stab, which already does no damage, and you have a huge damage debuff on you, and the Pelagic Grouper is already dead, so it doesn't really matter to do it to them. Nice stun. Both of them still have a turn available next turn, though, and I'm very unlikely to be able to stun either of them. Oh, no, I can probably hit a stun on some of them. And now I can start advancing forwards and doing damage. Nice!
Give them no quarter.
Entirely unnecessary, but nice nonetheless.
Masterfully.
God damn, why can't you crit like this when I need it? Alright, we'll just try and hold off and do self-heals and things. Could be enough. It's almost enough to get him to full health. Fine with that. Roll for the possible crit. Didn't get it, but the enemy dies nonetheless.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Hello, Secret Room. How are you doing? Well, there's only... Because if I want to backtrack, it's probably going to be all the way through there. I don't want to try and go through 2 extra halls. Oh, yikes. Alright, who has the best bleed resist in the party? Definitely Man-at-Arms. Alright, Man-at-Arms is going to open this then. No. I'll save it.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
I'll save it. Yeah, that's another fucking shovel. Man, I have 3 things that want the shovel already.
Eradicated.
Yeah? I mean... No real reason to roll it on one target rather than the other? Never mind, there was. God damn it. I fucking did it again. I should have knocked that guy back. Got him bad. Yes, I'm bad. Well, I'm bad. Yes, I'm bad, bad. Yeah, I'm bad at games. Yeah, I'm bad at games. Wow. To the tune of AC/DC's Back in Black. If you just, yeah, was hoping that one was self-evident. All right, hit him with the stuns. Yeah, unfortunately I can't stun that one in time, but all right, I'll do the self-heal. When I say self-heal, I'm talking about self as party being a unit. You're already dead before you turn, so I don't have to worry about you. Yikes. Worst it could have done, actually. Good response, at least. If I could stun you without dealing damage, I'd be in heaven right now. Can't, though.
Unforgiving.
Oh, bleed him as well. Don't mind if you do. This will set up you dying next turn. I do need to start setting up dots on this character. As much as I want to heal off the Jester right now, I don't really think I can afford it. Good. And that's a second bleed. Now I really need to heal that off. 2 per turn is not a friendly sitch. Not a great thing that I just moved myself in front of the Jester, who would be able to finale, but at the same rate, I'm kind of just going to rely on the DOT damage here. Nice. 4 and 5. We're done.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
So I'm going to be backtracking through a lot of rooms to pick up loot here. I'm almost certainly going to have to camp just to have space for all of it. Like, all of this. Forgot to fucking pump the torch before I got... That's my bad, and I'm a bit of a salty sailor about it. I'll take it as pelagic grouper. Excuse me. Let me have my turn. I'm faster than everyone. Thank you. Goodbye.
Decimated.
There's a fight in the room, so I should turn the light on anyway.
Safety.
I couldn't stun him in the back line, so this is the best case scenario for me making sure that I don't get another stress attack against me. Nice dodge. Nice dodge. Okay, you get to survive 2 turns, but you're not doing anything with them. Start rolling my stress relief.
The blood quickens.
That's unfortunate. This guy is he not susceptible? He's susceptible to disease. I can stall this for a couple turns as long as I stun you. And as long as you act before the Deep Gouger next turn.
Soothed. Sedated. As the
Beautiful.
fiend falls, a faint hope.
And you do. Well done. Dead over 2 turns. Can spend my time getting back to full.
Inspiration and improvement.
Good lord. And a bleed. Of course it's a bleed. Why wouldn't it be a bleed? Alright, I'll bellow. Just because even with a crit it was unlikely to do enough damage to worry. Okay, this is actually really helpful. The battle buff is going to last until I get into the battle in the next area. Hey, trading heals back and forth.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Oh, it's one of these. All right. Well, the third liner is not different to the second liner right now. Not really. And unless I crit, I'll be able to get blights on both of those.
Annihilated.
So for the action economy, it's worth me taking out one of the first two instead of the third liner there. Okay. This is going to be really good if I get an action before you next turn. That is to say on the Plague Doctor. I can almost guarantee it. Slow him down. Debuff. Gonna vote with Blight. You in the back row. If I could do anything to you, I would, but I can't, so I shan't. So, just hit you with the stress relief, friend. This one's definitely gonna be a stun. This one I'd like to stun, but I can't do anything about you, right? 2 damage will kill you. Nice. Bello just bought me an entire extra turn. Effectively, it was basically like a surprise round. They were so slow, they went later than me.
Destroy them all.
Alright, stab him. Is that you done? Yes, it is. So just roll Retribution. See if I can get a self-heal off, and I can for 1 hit point.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Cool. So I'm gonna go all the way down there, through there, up, and then retreat 1. I could backtrack a little bit there and then be fine. Okay. So that allows me to pick up most of it before I have to turn the torch back on for that battle, but I don't even want the torch back on that battle. I guess after I leave this secret room, I can use my camping, or I can camp in the secret room, which will allow me to loot more stuff. Okay. That makes more sense. I should have tried to use the anti-venom here, because I'm going to need a key for this at the very least. Guess we're losing this debuff charm first. Looks a lot like it. Didn't turn out the light. Wow.
Secrets
The
and
only
wonders
thing I
can be
was
found
trying
in
to...
the most tenebrous corners of this place.
Moron. Absolute fucking moron. If we get 3 puzzling trapezohedrons, it's gonna be a rough time to be us. You have the highest bleed resist, and I haven't got enough shovels to go around, so nothing. I also went the wrong direction, so guess I'm improvising now.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Thank you for the shovel. Okay, we're gonna get rid of the holy waters, although I'll pop them on 2 people. It's unlikely to affect anything, though. I just screwed this up horribly. Alright. You replace the... Nah. Screwed all of this up horribly. Another Hunger Frog. Yay. scouted this battle, so it can't surprise us.
Destroyed.
I am worried about this madman, though. Damn it, that was like the only way I was going to be able to get him down in time to feel good about it. Resist, but I was hit by the horror.
Impressive.
Bellow across the crew in order to lower their speed. To buy myself time in order to try and deal with the madman before he gets an action next round, because he's now only speed 3. Pretty significantly lower. Actually gonna dodge forward doing an attack, because I think I'm gonna need the extra damage in here. Stop it. Alright. Well, the madman can only get one more attack. Sucks that that's the best solace I can take, but here we go. Stress across the entire party. And we're in darkness, so it's as much stress as it possibly could be. You've got stun resist. Okay, if I can kill you with a single hop, yeah, and I can, beautiful. Then I can stun you backwards. Yeah, you're not getting another turn either. Beautiful. That gives us 2 turns to recover as well. Well, 1 turn to recover. It includes this turn, so 1 turn effectively. Tiny little bit of healing. Okay, good. You get your heal off in time.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
I do need to start a stack of gold, and bandages is not useful in this party. Bandages, again, are not useful. They're not more useful since last time. To be opened by the man-at-arms. Citrine, I can't start a stack of.
Are often low on supplies.
This one I open with a shovel. That's a really low payout for that. That was just a box. I don't think I'm going to go all the way back for a box now. I mean, I'm going to, but I don't think I should. Obviously, I will. But it's a bad idea that I did. Okay, and back in the same hallway. No traps. Nothing seems to have spawned. Kind of handy. I might end up running low on food. That's going to be a rough time when it happens, if it does. As long as I keep my party's stress and health under control by stalling out fights, then I might be in a position where I can ration, do half rations for a camp rather than a full camp. That's not that bad. But at this point, I'm actually worried I might just get 2 hunger procs before I end this. Inside. Yeah, that's worth starting a stash of, but I have nowhere where I can put it, so I'm not going to use it. As soon as we get down to the very bottom, we'll do our camping. Hopefully this is a fish. It's not. Crate is empty. Go into the room, see if we get a scout. We do. Next room is empty, so I'll go to it. Beautiful. Sacks contents are mine, worth money, and yeah, I need to start a stack of both of those, so actually gonna lose the gold here. All right, let's sort our inventory out so that I can at least think about it in a much clearer way. These bottom ones all just going to be those. Okay. Yeah, none of those can be gotten rid of, rather. Try to disarm it.
Spring to life with a singular purpose. A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
One hunger proc that entire time. That seems unlikely. But I only get stress recovery at feast, so I may as well go half. So, sure, this isn't going to be enough to feed me twice, but now I only need to find 2 food in order to get that feed, and you very likely get food when you clear out certain things. Does anyone have a disease? Nope. Alright, we'll do the prevention of nighttime ambush. Kind of want to do maintain and weapons practice. But what if I did weapons practice and every rose has its thorns and then someone has a concern? Yeah, cool. Okay. Weapons practice. Every rose has its thorn. And then 1 encourage on someone. Should be on you.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Another barnacled chest, unfortunately.
Diminished.
Okay, that's an easy kill. 100% chance for the stuns, so I'll do it. Beautiful. Sea Maggot's dead. Get a turn of stress recovery. Obviously on our occultist here. I'm not going to deal any damage with that, so I guess this means now I need to deal an extra damage from somewhere. Plus 80% stun resist. Okay, so I have to hit it. Alright. Rude. Rude as hell.
This expedition at least promises success.
Resist. That's exactly why I've been having him open those. Because he's much better at doing it and resisting the bleed that it could possibly give. That's another shovel. Which means, real tight in shovels here.
The will to fight falters.
Nice! Alright, well, you don't get another turn then. I'm actually going to set up Retribution because I'm pretty sure these guys will attack a marked target. If they can. Well, I mean, that doesn't tell me anything because you'd only do that to him anyway. Lower the stress again. Now I really wish I had a stress resolve across the party like Cry Havoc. Nice stun. Okay, you're 1 damage away from death. God, the heals this game though. Yikes.
Reeling, about to break.
That's a bit of a rough one. Alright, I'm actually going to use that. Nice crit on the heal as well. Hey, Occultist. The Plague Doctor is healing more than you. That's not okay.
Compassion
Thank you,
is the
occultist.
rarest
All I had to do was treat him mean, apparently.
of battle.
Alright, never mind, you're dead. You did get out an extra attack that I'm not particularly enjoying, but... you are now very deceased. Right. Obviously on yourself, 2 pips beats 1. Yeah, that's 8 points of healing because it'll prevent the bleed, so definitely worth. Very, very nice. Almost back to full health and low stress on everyone. Feeling pretty good about it. Can I hit him with a second stun? I can. I totally can, in fact. 16, 5. Beautiful. Easy! Another couple turns of regeneration here, if I don't mind. I definitely don't. So that's a full? And it is beautiful, so now we've only one target that needs the heal. Almost like I planned it that way, almost. You'll... Can he word reconstruct from the front row? Yeah, he totally can. Cool. That was non-ideal.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I do want the Onyx, but I don't know if I can start a stack of it. The medicinal herbs are really fucking important. If I run into something that needs medicinal herbs and I don't have them, I'm gonna be really fucking sad about it. I think I actually turn all of that down. Yikes.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Easy torch, doesn't force us to start another stack. Pretty freaking thankful about it. No obstacles, no obstacles, no obstacles. Beautiful. Don't know if you know, but I didn't see an obstacle there. Again, heck, thank you, Torch, for not forcing me to start another stack of anything. There's our hunger proc. 3 hallways, banking on no hunger procs. That's...
In Radiance, may we find victory.
I mean, it's not a great bet to be making. There's definitely a lot more. Oh, ho, ho. Removal of a negative quirk. That's huge. That is exactly why I've kept my medicinal herbs.
Confusion, nerves, and panic. Such a terrible
Yikes.
assault cannot be left unanswered.
That was supposed to kill. I should have taken one more second to look at that. Actually check out if it would, rather than just doing it and hoping. That wasn't correct. You were supposed to be healed. I know that. Don't know why I did that. Okay, Bellow has got you to slow down. So everyone will get their action, and then the last person out will kill you. It's effectively a lower damage stun for me right now, because if I actually rolled my stun, I would have killed you. Your speed is 1. You shouldn't be acting before the occultist. Please. Rude. Well, since you've already acted, roll that and then kill you.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Fear of Mankind definitely needs to be removed. By Fear of Mankind. Good scout. See, obstacle followed by absolutely nothing. We're getting to the point where I'm not going to risk possibly having a hunger trigger. The amount of stress that I'd pick up from that is just it's not okay.
We will find all manner of great and terrible things in this watery tomb.
Skilled Gambler, Quick Reflexes, and Ruins Tactician. Quick Reflexes is incredible. The other two,
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Has that gotten more severe? I thought the message that it gave me was different, but this doesn't seem to be any more severe. Party seems to be running just fine. Let's have a look at the week. What are we in? Week 17 of 100. It's worth noting, obviously, the speed of this increases over time. We still need to deal with these, yikes. Got a hell of a lot of money out of that. Natural Swing misses the spot on a Plague Doctor isn't horrible. Bloodthirsty Yips, fuck. Good lord. I could make space for Derval. Light Sensitive and Automatanophobia kinda makes me want to not take Gand. Alright. You're out of here.
It is done. Turn yourself now to the condition of those poor devils who remain.
Well, they seem kind of fine, to be honest. Sanguine Snuff, +3 crit if curse bloodlust. Ooh. Half the time, that's good. Man-at-Arms, Horrible Shield. Lock of Fury is amazing, but it's for an Abomination. I can't take Abominations. Rampart Shield is amazing, but it's for a high-level party, and I can't take a high-level party. Yikes. Extra damage on your melee skills and lower healing skills. I mean, I don't really run healing skills on that guy that often. Well, I do, but I don't use them that often, I guess. I should just run for whichever of these is going to give us the highest amount of deeds. Yeah, none of them that I can actually do will give us a high amount of deeds, so I guess I'm quite sad about that. I could activate the Thronging Hive now. Do this. I think I'll have to make that decision in between episodes. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been an hour-long episode of Darkest Fucking Dungeon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.